doesn't have to be hurricane season for government departments to prepare for a natural disaster. Recently, HMCI officials held a seminar to make sure all offices have a comprehensive plan to deal with any emergency.
I think when they all started, it was another thing to do. But as you know, the seminar went on, I think they became more comfortable with it. And there were a few people that were a bit unsure of what they were being asked to do. And I think by the end of it, they were fairly comfortable in being able to update their plan if they already had one.
A plan is a living, breathing thing, organism if you like. The point about a plan is at any moment that you pick it up, it must be relevant. So at minimum, the contact list must be updated because persons' phone numbers change frequently. Fax numbers will change, even addresses will change. There are government departments who have moved since last year. But more critically, every year, certainly since 2006, we have had some event for which we have had to activate. So we must have learned lessons from those events, in particular Paloma last year, that would allow us to look at our plans and adapt them so that they're better. Now, no plan is perfect. So if you test the plan, you are going to find weaknesses. And it is important that the plan be adjusted to address those weaknesses.
Since it can be a daunting task, HMCI is making sure the procedure runs as smooth as possible.
There is a standard format which we have developed for plans. So all departments are encouraged to follow this format. And that has certain benefits. It ensures that all the plans look alike and can be easily integrated. It also ensures a certain level of quality for the plan because it means that all the plans will cover the most critical elements. The seminar covered two aspects of plan development really. One was the development of what we call the main plan, which is the plan that generally sets out roles, responsibilities, goals, objectives, purposes of writing the plan. And then we looked at also the development of the continuity of operations plan. The continuity of operations plan ensures that the department or the ministry is able to continue offering critical services even immediately after disaster.
Right now, the Chief Secretary requires an updated plan every year. If Cabinet passes the Disaster Preparedness and Hazard Management Bill, such plans will be required by law. In addition, the proposed legislation would give HMCI more authority to declare emergencies.
For example, declaring a disaster area or a hazardous area. Let's say we had a hurricane, but South Sound, for example, the roads were damaged. We could declare that area a hazardous area and also put restrictions on who will be able to enter the area. We can declare a disaster area for a part of the island, one island, or all three islands. And it also would give us the authority to declare areas in low-lying areas as vulnerable areas, which would then be subject to evacuation. We don't have that authority right now.
Preparedness should take place not only at work, but at home.
So it is important that every family have a disaster plan. And I know that some do, because I know that there are some persons who plan to, say, evacuate in a hurricane. So that is part of their plan. But we need to think beyond that. We need to develop family plans for any emergency that could affect the family. Is your smoke alarm working? Have you changed the batteries, for example? Are the emergency numbers put in a place where everybody can see them? On the fridge, say, you know, the numbers for the doctor, the contact numbers for the, you know, the parents and so on. Have you done fire drills for the home? Have you done an earthquake drill for the home? Because it is important that if this happens at home, the family knows what to do. So we want the entire nation, the entire country, all the residents, to get into the habit of planning.
Government departments have until the 8th of May to submit their plans to HMCI. Then the information will be reviewed and revised if necessary.